You've been told to be sweet, patient, and selfless. But the truth is, those habits, when done the wrong way, aren't making her love you. They're making her lose interest faster than you realize. There was a guy named Daniel, smart, respectful, polite to the core. He met Chloe at a friend's birthday. She complimented his sense of humor, and from that moment, he was hooked. Daniel did everything by the book, texted her good morning every day, sent encouraging messages before her exams. When she mentioned she liked a certain coffee shop, he memorized her order. He was always one call away, always listening, always agreeing. When Chloe got sick, he brought her medication and stayed to help her with chores. He thought he was building something. He thought that every kind gesture was a step toward a relationship. He even skipped a job interview to help her pack when she was moving apartments. Then one night, Chloe introduced him to someone. "This is Caleb," she said. "He's my boyfriend." Daniel stood there, stunned. He smiled politely, said congratulations, and walked away feeling invisible. And in that moment, he realized something. He was never in the running. Not really. He was her emotional support system, not her partner. This is what happens when you live out the nice guy script. You do favors with the hope of love. You offer compliments with the hope of attraction. You stay available with the hope of being chosen. But what you think is generosity often looks like neediness. What you think is affection often looks like emotional dependence. What you think is romantic often feels passive and desperate. Nice guy behavior doesn't fail because you're being too kind. It fails because you're not being honest with yourself or with her. Let's break down the habits Daniel had and how to destroy them. Habit 1. Seeking approval through kindness. He complimented her constantly, offered help before she asked, and thought being the perfect guy would make her fall for him. Fix it. Give without expectation. Be kind because you value kindness, not because you expect a return. Women can sense when your kindness is a transaction. Habit 2. Being emotionally available at the cost of self-respect. He dropped his priorities, skipped opportunities, made her comfort his mission. Fix it. Value your time. If you don't protect your own goals, people won't respect them. Boundaries create attraction because they signal strength. Habit 3. Hiding disagreement to stay agreeable. He nodded even when he didn't agree, smiled when she made jokes that crossed his values. Fix it. Speak your mind, respectfully. Attraction grows when there's a sense of challenge and authenticity. A flat line of agreement is boring and fake. Habit 4. Apologizing for taking up space. He over-explained every message, apologized for texting, tiptoed through conversations. Fix it. Be direct. Own your words. You don't need to justify your presence. Confidence is quiet clarity, not noisy reassurance. Habit 5. Suppressing his real personality to be what she wanted. Daniel morphed into a version he thought she'd love. He never shared his real interests, never disagreed. Fix it. Be your actual self, not the edited version. If you love something niche, speak on it. If you have strong opinions, share them. You're not here to pass a test. You're here to live honestly. Daniel didn't get Chloe back, but something better happened. He stopped orbiting women. He started building a life. He went back to chasing his ambitions, developing his identity, and setting standards for how people treated him. And with time, he noticed something different. Women stopped treating him like a backup option. They respected his time. They responded with curiosity. He wasn't the sweet guy who's always there. He was the man with direction, the man who could say no The man who wasn't trying to earn love because he already respected himself. Here's what you do now. Step 1. Identify the one habit in you that sounds most like Daniel. Be honest. It's there. Name it. Step 2. Decide what the stronger version of you does instead. Step 3. Start acting from strength, not fear. This video isn't about turning you into a jerk. It's about helping you stop being a performer and start being a man who knows himself, a man who doesn't fear rejection because he doesn't fear being alone, a man who leads, who disagrees, who speaks truth, and still has compassion. Nice guy habits aren't harmless. They rob you of real connection. They turn you into a background character in your own story. But you don't have to stay there. Like this video, if you're ready to drop the act. Subscribe if you're ready to rebuild with confidence. And in the comments, tell me, what's the nice guy habit you're leaving behind today? You have everything it takes, but only if you stop performing and start showing up as you are.